If you guys need Ultimate Team coins, go and check out igsky.com. Their link will be down in the description. They have a variety of different ways of delivering coins, even with the price caps. They're fast, cheap, and reliable. Use code CAPGUN to get yourself a discount. You're right, guys, it's Capgun Tom here, and welcome to episode number 102 of Building Bayern. Now, we're going to kick this episode off going into our trade pile. As you can see, we've managed to sell Alaba, and you're like, why have you sold Alaba? You use him in your team. Well, if you're saying that to yourself, that's because you didn't watch the last episode. We made a signing, which was the informed centre-back Alaba. Make sure you go back and watch it, because this is what this series is all about, making signings. If you're missing it, you're missing out. So make sure you head back and check that video out. Also, we're going to be making a signing today, which is awesome because we love signings. So if you do love signings, smash the like button. Let's see if we can get to 3,000 likes on this video as always. You guys always absolutely smash it, and I really do appreciate it. So hit the like button now. As you can see, we're going into Division 2. We haven't started well. We've lost our first 2 games. We're going up against a Man United team with the informed Ashley Young at striker, and I didn't think the team was all that strong. I thought, you know what, we can get a result here. We can finally get a win on the board for this Division 2 season, and unfortunately, he manages to go round me there and make it 1-1 after we took an early lead. Then, good cross from Ashley Young, but awful defending from Alaba. I just did not lock onto the ball, and I just ended up walking away and letting him have a free goal. Then he manages to score. So lucky. The ball coming off, I think it was Neuer there, off his arm or something, ricocheting back to his player, and he gets a goal. Now he managed to cut inside with Robin to make it 3-2, and then over the top ball to Goetze, who flicks it to Müller, which is actually deflected, but the ball goes to him anyway, and he heads it in. Beautiful stuff to make it 3-3, but he kept raining down upon me. He brought on Falcao, who pushes off Benatia like he's not even there. What a weak new Benatia is. I hate him. He is awful. Clunky, slow, rubbish is all I can say about him. Even his inform is woeful. Maybe he'll get a team of the season which might be usable, but at the moment I just think he is absolutely appalling. Look at what he's doing now. What are you doing? Make a tackle! Stop letting him go past you. And yes, you're going to be like, Tom, you're controlling him. But at the same time, I'm trying my hardest. And like, I don't have a problem with the other centre-backs. It's literally him that just messes everything up, and we end up losing 4-5. I was like, oh, for God's sake, I'm never going to catch a break in this division. How did we lose that game? He had non-rares and stuff in his team. It's just not how it should be. It's not how it should be. Now, I was like, let's make the signing now. So I was trying to buy the informed Lewandowski. But of course, because EA have introduced price caps, no one can get him. He's impossible to buy because his max price is 360k. You're talking an 88 rated striker in one of the best leagues, and you make him 360k. I'm not complaining because I don't want to pay more. But at the same time, we can't buy him, so what's the point of even releasing him? And that's true for like half the players that are released at the moment. I'd say a good 50% of players that are released in Team of the Weeks and Man of the Matches, stuff like that, are not purchasable. You can't even buy a regular Charisma anymore. I mean, what the hell's that about? EA, your price caps suck. You need to sort your lives out, basically. Anyway, you can see we're in our next game, and we've actually managed to start well. We're 2-0 up. Come on, that's what we're talking about, boys. And then, unfortunately, we lose the ball. I don't know how. And Vidal pops it away to make it 2-1. But we come forward again. Look at this finish from big Lewandowski. Beautiful finish to make it 3-1. But Suarez, oh, what a bastard he is. And Neuer is just unbelievably weak at the near post. I know I'm coming up with a lot of complaints, but that's because I'm losing. And that's always going to be the case. I just really don't understand why, you know, he's so weak from, like the near post. He should be good. He's 90 rated goalkeeper. Now, fortunately for us, Lewandowski managed to score 2, and so did Müller, which made it 4-3 eventually. And we do walk away with the winner. But it was so close. I did not enjoy that game. In fact, I did not enjoy playing FIFA at all this week. And I've already recorded a couple episodes ahead. So you can imagine the sort of gameplay that's coming. I apologise. But I've tried to make the episodes as interesting as possible with like trading and signings and stuff. Even though I'm not playing all that well, you still need to watch them because, well, we're moving forward with the series. You know, price caps, although they're bad and they make players difficult to get, they also mean that players are cheaper. I mean, I think Team of the Year Robin is like 1.8 mil now, which means that he's actually quite affordable. We could go out and literally buy him right now if we wanted to. We could literally go out and buy him. You can see in this game I ended up losing 8-1. I didn't want to show you any of the goals, just purely because I played a lot of games in this, and I didn't want to show you me getting absolutely smashed. Now you can see I'm searching for a Lewandowski. All I do is I knock the price up a little bit each time. We go 23,750, no Lewandowski, 24,250, 24,500, one pops up, bang! You gotta be that quick if you want to pick up these ultra rare players. That is like within a second of it going live, that transfer. Literally within a second. I got him for 360k, which is max, which isn't a bad price for him, to be fair. But, you know, it is just so ridiculously difficult to pick up these players. And I just demonstrated how quick you actually need to be if you want to buy them. So if you're struggling to pick up players, you have to realise that you have to be vigilant. You're going to miss out on quite a few. I think I missed out on 3 or 4 while I was searching for Lewandowski. And eventually I got one. You just have to persevere. That's all I can suggest you do. There is no magic formula for you picking up these players. It's just quick reflexes and just trying it over and over again. Eventually you will get one. Now we're in our next game. We've got the Lewandowski in the team, and you can see we start off with a penalty. Muller pops it away. Good stuff, Thomas. That's what we're talking about. And ever since we put him at striker, he has not been able to stop scoring. He hasn't been scoring enough, however, because we have been losing a lot of games, but he has been scoring a lot. And you can see here he actually grabs his second goal of the game. Good work, Muller, to make it 3-0. So we're looking like we're going to walk away with a win here. And in fact, we do, because our opponent rage quits out. Give us that victory. That's what we're talking about, lads. We need as many wins as we can get. And yeah, excellent stuff. We get points on the board and we have a chance of staying in the division. I don't want to get relegated to Div 3. That is just tragic to even think about, especially since we won Division 1, like, I think it was probably about 10 episodes ago. I want to be back in that situation, winning divisions, winning Division 1. That is the pinnacle of FIFA Ultimate Team. We need to do that again. Anyway, you can see here that we're going into our next game. He's got a full French team. He's got Cabella, Inform at right mid. He's got Pogba in there. He's got Benzema. Yeah, he's got a strong team. And unfortunately, Inform Mathieu gets up best from that corner and manages to score. And then Lacazette pushes Boateng out of the way. I was like, what? Boateng pushed out of the way by Lacazette? How has that just happened? Anyway, it happened. He managed to put it in as well. Give away a penalty. Robin going in late. 3-0 down. Things are not looking good. Things are looking really bad as Alaba bangs one in there. And then he put his controller down. The gods were on my side for once in FIFA, and you can see here I took full advantage of it in the last couple of minutes of the game, making it 3-4, making it 4-4, and Muller, I think, has actually just completed his hat-trick. He definitely completes a hat-trick in this game. You can see he gets another goal. Come on, Muller. And then Lewandowski manages to grab himself one as well. So, good stuff. Great stuff. We win 6-4, and we only need to win 1 game in our final 3 games to actually stay in the division. And we have a potential outside shot of getting promoted. We have to win all 3 games, but it could happen. Statistically, it can happen. And as you can see, we go into our next game, and look at this. I mean, what? Why? Why a team like this? 5-backed, disgusting ass team with, like, Ronaldo up front. You're just like, oh, for God's sake. We started really well. We went 1-0 up. It was a great goal from Muller. And then Benatia, the clumsy oaf, again takes out a man in the box literally seconds later after we scored. And he managed to score. I didn't want to show you any more of the goals because he ended up smashing me 5-1. It was another horrible game. Even though he had 38% of the possession. 38% of the possession. All he did. Throw the ball over the top to Ronaldo, to Suarez, over and over again. And of course, he just battered his way through and scored, which was really frustrating to play against. And just made me want to cry inside. Anyway, we're diving into another game. I realised a lot of games in this episode. A lot of games. I think I was trying to prove that I'm not rubbish at FIFA. And I did a really bad job of it. Because all I did was actually confirm everyone's belief that I'm rubbish at FIFA. Because I just could not win any games. Anyway, you can see here we start well. Lovely ball over the top from Muller to Goetze, who does indeed volley that one in. And then, what on earth? I mean, like it's raining. It's raining AIDS upon me. This guy twice with a looping finesse shot over Neuer. I mean, 90 rated goalkeeper. You'd expect him to save at least one of those. But nope, both went in the matter of about 5 seconds. We did manage to score to equalise. All it means is that we're not getting a loss on our account because that draw means absolutely nothing. We needed to win. We still need to win our final game to stay in the division. And that's what I was thinking when I played one more game. This is it, guys, the last game. Can we do it? Can we win this final game? Please, God. And look at this. This is when you're like, oh, my prayers literally had just been answered. He has a 43 chem team. And I was like, okay, we're safe. Don't worry. We can't get relegated. As long as we score in the first minute so he can't rage quit out and give us a 0-0, you know, we should be fine. And as you can see, we managed to score a couple of goals. We ended up going 4-0 up. I mean, it could have been a lot more. I wasn't really concentrating, although it was quite an important game. I wasn't really, you know, trying all that hard. We go 4-0 up, as I said. He managed to grab a couple of goals back. It was like they had two people playing. One of them was actually really good, and the other one was just rubbish. So you can see here, this is the good guy actually playing right now. Lovely little run from Cavani there to actually make it 4-2. Probably a flattering scoreline for him, but whatever, it doesn't matter. We got the result. We're staying in the division for another season. We've made a signing. That's all that matters, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Smash that like button if you have. Subscribe if you're new. But other than that, going to have to leave it there, and I will see you all next time.